Good morning, everybody.
take it.
Welcome to the May 1st regular town council meeting, and we'll begin with the pledge led by Dennis.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 2, are there any visitors who wish to speak? Patricia?
Rather disturbing goings on in the techno world in terms of property theft and title theft. I came across an interesting news article regarding a IT program called Property Check. Town of Manchester is using it. On the shoreline, there's 3 other towns, Brantford, let's see, Brantford, sorry about that, Guilford, kind of a neighbor, Old Lyme, really close. I'm sure a lot of people in the room are aware of the title theft that's going on by way of using a quitclaim deed, which is real easy to do. I've done one, but it was legal. It's a real concern because people go into town halls and with a quitclaim deed and the property records are affected. I think it would behoove the town of Clinton to take a look at this program. The software that the town of Manchester got was $700 to set up, which is a drop in the bucket, and $300 a year to maintain. I think if the board considered this as an option for the town, it'd be a prudent matter for the residents. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. Any other visitors? All right, so we'll go on to item number 3, which is the approval of minutes. Do I have a motion regarding the April 17th?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. All right, and now on to item number 4, the appointment. We have an appointment. Dolly Mazzetti is looking to be appointed to the Henry Carter Hull Library Building Committee.
I'll make that motion.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Great. And then we have another appointment. Dana Horrigan is seeking to be appointed to America 250, the Advisory Committee.
I'll make it motion.
All right, great. Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. All right, so that completes the Library Building Committee at 7. The America 250 is at 6. And I ask that they be able to start meeting and at least talking. And hopefully we'll find a 7th soon. We had asked for 11, but perhaps that was optimistic. Is that all right with everybody?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Item number 5, the Poet Laureate position. Last time Kathy came to us, she gave us a packet, which we all have. She announced that she would be resigning. The Poet Laureate position is up in June of this year, 2024. And the packet contained information that came from the CT State Poet Laureate. And they suggested that these positions be overseen by the library. Right now, we are the ones who appoint. We are the ones who make that determination. And she has asked, and Mary Beth Breen has supported the idea that Poet Laureate comes under the purview of the library. Is there a motion to accept that?
I'll make it.
Okay. All right, is there a second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Great, motion carries. Excellent. Number 6, the fire department line item transfer request. So we have that here in the amount of $4,000 to be taken from utility, is that how I read it? Or is it taken from other, I'm sorry, taken from utility?
Yeah, from utility to
And then-
other.
Two other.
And then move to other, okay, to cover upcoming expenses for training and physicals. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All right, great. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. All right, great. Number 7, so last time we talked, we didn't. It was an ARPA workshop that we had. And out of that workshop, it was determined that July 1st would be a deadline of sorts. Any money not obligated at that point would go back into the pot and would be given to others who have plans for them. There's talk about establishing guidelines for those who are applying for small business and for nonprofit, okay? Talk was that we ask people not to reapply. Those who have already been given money to not reapply, but leave that open for others who have not applied. And that is on the agenda as a guideline and as a discussion. Your thoughts?
Not asking them to reapply?
Asking them not to reapply.
Right.
So what you're saying is you want to try to give the money to other people?
Yes.
I mean, I don't disagree with that thought. The only thing is that it's, I have a feeling that everybody who's applied has already applied, and we might get a few more people if we do some sort of communication and get out there. I have a feeling we're not going to solve the problem if we say that, because nobody else is going to apply, and then we're still going to be but we're still going to have an amount of money that we're going to be scrambling a little bit to spend. So maybe we say we prioritize new money and give other people, you know, if they took some money and they can use it, then I don't think we should stop them from applying and getting it.
Others?
I sort of agree with that because of, I don't know, maybe I'm interpreting it wrong, but in that case, then we would not be able to apply any more money to the paving project because they've already gotten money. And
This applies to the nonprofit. and the
just
small-
nonprofits and the small business only?
Right, that's
Oh,
what we're
okay.
talking about.
All right. Well, you know, I sort of, concur a little bit with Chris, let's just give them another opportunity, I think, to get the communication out now that it's better. We've been talking about it more, and just see who can apply. I mean, certainly it's been out there for a while, but
It's been out there for a while. We're planning to push that communication
Good.
out through the town's channels again to remind
Yeah.
people that it is a thing that exists, because I think people haven't applied for it because it just hasn't been out there.
yeah. So what you're saying is if some business or small business or some nonprofit has already received funds, they would not be able to reapply again.
It would be us establishing those guidelines. We're establishing that now.
I mean, certainly we could put them, I don't know, maybe at the bottom of the list. But if other people don't come forward, and then you got this pot of money, as Chris is saying, I mean, maybe this guy comes back and says, geez, I could use another $30,000 to continue another project. I don't think we should just say, well, I'm sorry, you applied once, you got your money. I mean, like Chris says, it's gonna go down back to Washington if somebody doesn't use it, so yeah, give a chance for the newcomers to get a shot at the first pot, But if they don't, I don't see why someone doesn't, somebody has a good reason to come back to the table and say, hey,
Do you care to make a motion? And
well,
we can decide.
I don't know how that motion would read. I mean,
I mean, I don't think a policy more than a guideline. I mean, if we want to go out and we're going to re-communicate that we still have funding left and it's available, I agree. I mean, I don't think we exclude anybody. I think we prioritize somebody that hasn't had it. But if somebody does come back and says, well, I could use some more money, then, we know that we can reallocate money based upon paving or other things that we have within town. We already know that. So it's not like we're going to be giving money back. We can reallocate that. We've already had that conversation.
Yep.
We can put it to paving, put it to other things that we know that are going to be capital improvement projects that will help us. So you re-communicate, reopening, if anybody's interested, and then just prioritize, I think, the people that ask. So if there's people that haven't asked and haven't gotten any, then they should be prioritized over the people that have. But not excluding anybody to say, hey, listen, you know what, you've gotten money, you haven't used it yet, because I think that communication then opens it up to know that people know that we need contracts, that this isn't something that now we've allocated it, now you need a contract. If you're going to use the money, we need to see those contracts as we go forward to make sure that everything is in place. So then at least we know where we're headed. And as a town, then we have those contracts to know that that money is not just allocated, it's in place. So that if they don't use it, and we've been going through the list and saying, well, they haven't used anything yet, well, they still have till December 2026 to use it all. But we just know that it's in place, the money's going to be used, and we're good.
So everyone agrees, guidelines?
Yeah, Chris said it, he said it well. I agree.
Okay, all right. No motion necessary? Okay, guidelines established. Great. Okay, line item transfers under the same ARPA. So we discussed this all last time, and we spoke about taking the remaining $39,472 left of the the artificial turf, taking the $82,357 from Tech Public Wi-Fi, which has not been used, taking $29,381 from small business assistance, and applying those three to the Peters bleachers in the amount of $87,390, and the pickleball courts in the amount of $63,820.
So moved.
All right, second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Great, motion carries. Excellent. A chairman's report. I would just like to do something that I missed the first time around. I'm sorry. We have Bob Tate, who started on Monday, and he is our new finance director. We welcome him heartily. It's been a long time since we have seen a finance director, and we're very happy to have you with us. The last 5 months has been a stretch and a challenge, resignations and the loss of a council member, and it is nice to start feeling like we're coming up for air. And we all work together to do that. And we put in a lot of time. And I think it's going to serve us well. And one step has been taken, and the next step for us is a town manager, which we're currently working on. And I thank everybody for all their time, because I know how much it's taken. Thank you. Council discussion. None? Okay. Any town council liaison reports? No?
It's last time.
Okay. Then I ask for a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Thank you very much. So item number 13, is there a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
Discussion?
Nice job. Nice job, Mike.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Thank you very much.